What's up, Sue? Young Love, Johnny Cool, Beth Martins. Ooh. Do you want to come on my stream and talk to me right now? Or I could just call you right after this. Capalicious, how's it going? Stacks Farmstead and Nemo. Oops. So cool. Hello, awkwardly awesome. Hello, Herman Gill. It's so good to see you, Herman. How are you? How is your family? Hey, Chad. No despair, Bear, my friend. Hey, Bean Bear, how's it going? What the heck is that thing, you guys? Before Jason left to go get food, I was looking at the moon and it was still a little bit light outside. And I was like, I need to shoot the moon. Look at that thing. Oh, why does it keep turning off? Oh my gosh, a bug just like tried to land in my eyeball. And I was just, commenting rhetorically, not really necessarily needing a response, and just saying that thing is giving off its own light. You know how you look at the moon, and even though everybody knows this, you just still can't help but say it. But then Jason was like, "Why is it so hard to believe that the sun is reflecting off of that?" I'm like, "Well, when you say it like that, you're making me feel like a weirdo. But do I need to flat smack you? Like, what is this question?" I find it extremely hard to believe that that is the sun reflecting off of the moon. Inverse square law aside from the inverse square law, it just doesn't seem like it to me. So, so there. That's my answer, Jason. It just doesn't seem like it. Herman, I don't really use my Poppycock Report email. In fact, I don't have it set up on this phone. It's on my other phone. I will have to check it. If anybody has been emailing me at the Poppycock Report at Gmail, don't do that anymore, because I am much better at checking my Proton Mail email, which is contact rose777 at protonmail.com. So, what is everyone up to tonight? I'm waiting for food. Everything I'm doing right now is just dealing with waiting for food. And my birdies have been so wonderful today. All of the juveniles are becoming adults. Oh, I'm having trouble moving this. I asked Jason to make the tripod as low as possible for me, and he did exactly what I asked him to do, and now I deeply regret it. I wish this was a little bit higher up. I'm having to bend over. It's hard to use this tripod. It's so sensitive. I think I'm going to sit in my. Oh, that crock pot is there because I need to make mushroom tea, and apparently it's gonna smell bad. I need to remember to ask someone to fill that crock pot with water. Oh my gosh, it's so hot out here. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Now I just have to reach the tripod. Oh wait, okay, I have to figure this out. Hold on. Hold on a second, I gotta move my chair so I can get closer to the camera. I should have set myself up before. Wait. I just have to make sure it doesn't go away. It's so hot out here that everything is so slippery. Everything I'm doing is slippery. Oh, did I just highlight a comment accidentally? What seems mean? Sorry. There we go. Okay, my cup holder right here. But, now maybe I will have some more control. So I'm sitting in this bench. I'm really self-conscious right now. Like if Dave Marsh or Ron Hagberg comes into the chat, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is just painful to look at. Someone who does not know what they're doing. Someone who does not know how to shoot the moon. So painful for them. Now I have to figure out where I can set this. That's not really a good angle. Huh. You know what I really need to get? I need to get the spy glasses that Austin Whitsitt has and Nathan Thompson have. Spy glasses. I don't know if they could live stream though. But then I could just sit here and stare at this. Or I could not be addicted to live streaming and just video without having a live stream and then upload it. That could be something someone could do. But not me. I'm doing this. Alright, let's see. It keeps turning off. Is there a setting where it doesn't automatically turn off? Okay, let's see what everyone is saying here. Scrolling up. Okay. Annie D, how's it going? Rob B, I was thinking that when the moonlight was reflecting off the clouds in a small local area around the moon. Yep. Bane Bear, how's it going? I think you said you were going to be back in 5 minutes, so that doesn't seem like it's long enough for you to take a shower. Now, you are just like me and Brian Stavely. The three of us have some kind of weird mental disorder where we tell people when we take a shower. I don't know why we do it, but we just have to. We have to just let people know that that's what we're doing. I do it all the time. Brian does it and you do it. I notice that. Who else here just has to let everyone else know when they are taking a shower? Okay. Oh, stop it. Okay, now I have to get into a meditative state and try to control myself that the next time that happens, I don't say stop it, because then I would be talking to an object. And that's not normal. Right. Thunderstorms for Annie D. Davin, how's it going? Why would you shoot the moon if the moon did nothing mean to you to deserve it? How do I know that the moon didn't do something mean? Beth, I love you. Super Champion Rucker, how's it going? I know, I can't believe there's no puppies or kittens in this stream. Hey, Ethan 777. Buenas noches, Juan Torres. How are you doing? Who else has joined us? We have Super I5. How you doing? Good to see you. Jameson Kimbrell. Good to see you. I just wish this tripod was a little bit looser so I could smoothly move it. It looks so much better to me than it will for you guys. Wouldn't it be so cool if something flew by? Okay, Jameson says the moon is hollow and half of the front is see-through. You can even see very obvious cracks in that area. I know this is crazy. My research has shown me that something organic is inside, like a moon child. Now that is quite a conspiracy theory, Jameson. And Crow 777 agrees with you that it is possible that at some times, like near a new moon, that you would be able to see through it. But the only way that you will ever know that for sure is you have to be able to make predictions about what the stars are going to be behind the new moon, and then you have to like prove that, like, okay, I predicted that I was going to see this star and then I'm seeing exactly the star. But unfortunately, Jameson, I do not agree with any of that. And I just don't think that you can ever see through the moon. And I have no problem saying my opinion because Crow is obviously way more experienced than I am, and he has another view. So no dog in this fight. But I just don't think that that is true. I don't think the moon can be see through. I just don't feel like it's true. So not based on any research. And Dave Marsh. So I'm agreeing with Dave Marsh, and I'm simply choosing to side with Dave Marsh instead of Crow on that particular thing. I just think I'm not saying that I think the moon. I know what the moon is, or that it's a rock in space. I feel like all of the pictures I've ever seen where people are saying, "Look, you could see through the moon. Look, it's a star." I think it's just the way that our eyes are seeing whatever light is coming off of the moon compared to the ridges of the quote unquote craters or whatever they are along the Terminator line. So let me know what you think of that spiel. Hey, get out of here. Oh my gosh, it's not even letting me skip it. Put up with it for 5 more seconds. When you guys hear commercials, you just think to yourself, I am never going to buy that product. I am never going to buy whatever it is that commercial is about. Okay. So, Annie D, I caught a rattlesnake in a box today and relocated it. It was sleeping at our house the last 3 days. I'm pretty sure it was about to give birth, so I gently coaxed it into a box. Wow, that is so cool. That is awesome. I am so happy that you did something nice for the rattlesnake, and I hope it has lots of babies and everyone's happy. Okay. I just messed up. It's so hard to pull this. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, I think I need to put down the phone while I... Hold on. I gotta just... Yeah. Okay. Now I got it again. All right. Okay, Capalicious seems to agree that you can see stars through the moon at night and during the daytime. So that's 2 points for seeing through the moon and 1 point for me all alone, in my opinion. Sorry to hear about the cloud cover in Pensacola. You are so close to us. If you're in Pensacola, we seriously need to have a Pensacola meetup because our friend Lacey lives there and we really want to go visit her, and you're only a few hours away. So we have to make this happen. Don't let the idea go by. We need to remember to do this. We're gonna all hang out in Pensacola. Damn, I wish I didn't do that. Okay. So we have John Sopko here. Hey, John Sopko. It's good to see your name. You don't look that familiar to me, so it's just nice to meet you if we've never talked before. And welcome to my channel. Oh, wow. That's cool that the snake never rattled at you. Maybe you are a snake charmer. Maybe a snake is your spirit animal. Annie D, have you ever thought about like what your special animal is that you connect with in the world? Is there anything else other than the snake that um, you know, can charm? I'm definitely a cat person, and now I'm finding out that I'm a bird person. And of course, I love dogs too, but I never had a dog that I like had a special connection with. They just all kind of seem the same to me. So, yeah, what other is there any other animals? Like this one? This one is so obsessed with me. It never leaves my side. That's Whitney. She's just waiting for me to come back inside. Hello, my baby girl. Hello, my baby. I love you so much. You are my baby girl. You're mine. I love you. All right, where was I? Okay, so Beth Martin's left because her battery was dying. All right, what else is here? Hey, Matrix Media, how's it going? Wait, I think I didn't scroll up fast enough, or enough. Holly Berry's here, woohoo! Holly! What is up? It is so good to see you, my friend. I love you. How is your new home? I know you just moved. I wish you were closer. Okay, so we have... Who else do we have here? I'm scrolling down. Space Drum Symphony. Hi, I hijacked this account. It's Iona. Hey, Iona. I got your email. I responded to your email. I'm sure. Oh, I hope you read it by now. And my recommendation to everyone: do not wait to find out what happens to me with Lonnie Herman remedies before you make an appointment. That's why I'm doing this, is because after I had him on the show, I was like, oh my gosh, all these people who really trust our opinions and our research, I don't want them to spend all this money on this doctor. I gotta find out if this stuff is freaking real. And right now, oh my gosh, I totally think it's real, because before I went to see Dr. Herman, I was really feeling pretty low in myself, because I thought I had a freaking cavity, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? What the hell did I do? I eat healthy. I take care of myself. Why is my tooth hurting? And part of the appointment was a food sensitivity test, muscle test, and then a tooth test, the tooth part. And I was just saying, hey, I already know. I've got a cavity in my gum somewhere. You're going to find it. And he said, I have no disease in my gums. So I said, well, crap. That must mean that you don't know what the heck you're talking about, and that this is all fake. And I just wasted $3,000 because I freaking know my tooth is messed up. And he's just telling me there's not. And everybody knows that when you have a cavity, it's not going to just go away by itself. You can't just ignore it. So anyway, he said that the reason why my gums were hurting was because I had dental anesthetic from previous surgeries in maybe when I got my wisdom teeth taken out when I was 16, or maybe when I had a cavity in the past. And he said it's toxins from that dental anesthetic lodged in the tissues of my gums that's reacting to certain foods that I'm eating. And I was like, all right, whatever. That can't be true, but whatever. Well, it's been 2 weeks of taking these remedies, and my mouth no longer has any pain whatsoever. I can eat whatever I want, brush the shit out of the area. And that to me alone is freaking miraculous to me, because I really don't like going to the dentist. And I'm telling you, I did nothing else. I didn't change what I was eating. I didn't do DMSO. I purposefully didn't do DMSO because I was just so damn curious, and I want to be able to isolate what is helping me. So I actually stopped taking all supplements, and maybe that's why I have a cold. I stopped taking all supplements, and all I'm doing is the Herman thing now. I think I put a drop of colloidal silver in my water today. What am I saying? But I'm just not obsessing over vitamin C or magnesium or iodine or anything like that. I'm just trying to rid my body of all of these toxins that Dr. Herman found, and then we'll see what happens from there. So, okie dokie. We have Crazy Fox in the house. Hey. We have Frank IE. What's going on? Good to see you. Your name looks a little bit new to me, so thank you for joining us. And Dan Morris, how's it going? Is it possible to stop shaking the camera? It's disorienting and hard to watch. Dan, I really want to, and I brought this out with me. It's a cup holder that has a thing, and I put it in here. I don't know if that makes it better, but what I can't seem to figure out is like where to put this without holding it. So I definitely love shooting the moon and live streaming. So I need to figure out a better way to do this. Maybe in the future I will have a little table next to me. But how about now? Well, actually, since I'm reading comments, I do want to hold the camera. So, But no, I appreciate that feedback. That is true. And I'm sorry. Let me get the room back into focus. Starting to get really hungry. I hope Jason gets home soon. You guys are, little did you know that your Sunday night was going to be helping babysit a hungry person. And I got Ceiling Fan to babysit me on Friday night. That was so great. I really love Ceiling Fan, man, and doing shows with him. I kind of want to be with him every Friday night now. Okay, there we go. All right. Johnny Cool asks, so is the moon a map of the world? So freaking interesting. Such an interesting idea. I'm leaning not towards that, though. Gosh, I'm like raining on everyone's parade tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm like, the moon isn't see-through. The moon is not a map of the world. It's just what I'm leaning towards. Just to like take a stance on something, have an opinion. But yeah, it does like it's a very that video by I'm gonna try to say it off the top of my head. Godflamast. Gobble blah blah. Gobble blah blah. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to say it correctly. All right. So we also got in the house. We got Matrix Media. Dan Morris. Okay. Dan Morris says he's captured stars through the new moon 5 times. Well, Dan, you gotta like send me the footage. Send it to me, Dan. I want to see that. I really want to see that. Please send it to me. Contact rose777 at protonmail.com. And then I'll, if you could prove to me that they're actually stars, like, here's what you have to do. You have to go on Stellarium and be like, this star is behind the moon right now. So, and then you zoom in on that exact spot, and then there's like a little star. That would be really impressive to me. And you have to do it like 5 times in a row within 5 minutes. No, do it within 5 seconds. No, that's unreasonable. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. All right. Now, Jameson says you can't see through it, but you can see inside it. Oh, that's a very interesting idea. So you're not saying that we're seeing through it. You're saying that it's hollow, like before. That's what you were saying. And that the little, like, flecks of light are coming from inside. And is there luminaries inside the moon? Is that what you think? I'm totally open to any of these possibilities. I guess I'm just going to have to ask Jason when he gets back how to make this never continuously turn off. What is that thing? Okay. We can see the blue sky through parts of the moon, or am I colorblind? See, I think that's just like the perspective of the atmosphere and just the way that light operates. I don't actually think that we're seeing through it, but I understand why people think that. I fail at having enough knowledge to know how to debunk it. So I'll just call it a feeling. Well, I keep trying to get you guys to see better what I'm seeing. Come on. 5 times over 3 years. Wow. Tyler Siriani. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. What's up? I'm incredibly honored to have all 42 friends with me here tonight. Super champion rocker. I haven't showered in a week and a half and I don't stink. Being in the sun with as little clothing as possible is cleaner than showers and baths. Wow. Wow. I want to know where you live and what the weather is like, because where I am right now, even if I wasn't wearing clothes, I would get stinky. I know I am stinky, and it has to do with profuse. Like, I don't even know if I'm sweating or if it's like just condensation building up around me. And it's just water in the air collecting on me, or if it's sweat coming out of me. There's just no way to know. I just feel like I'm sitting in a pool. I wonder what a shower on the moon would be like. That's crazy, Fox. That is insane. Because we know space is liquid, right? So it's a constant bath. It's not a shower, it's a bath. Right? Right? Am I right? All right. Okay. What else do we have here? The Terminator line never moves, not 1 millimeter. Wait, what do you mean? You mean during the night and like you don't see it change phases in the night? It's like the next day that you notice the phases change? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Now, Jameson says, I believe the moon is an organic being along the lines of Lovecraft. I would be hesitant to use those authors to, I mean, maybe you're just like using him as a way to explain, but I mean, we know that those science fiction authors are involved with social engineering, right? So I don't know. Maybe it could be some kind of injected idea. Is that idea your own? I'm not. I feel like I'm being. I'm not. I'm like just being playful. I'm like being purposefully like devil's advocate right now. And I also just love talking about social engineering. So I shouldn't do that, Jameson. I should talk about how I am social engineered and not make jokes about other people being social engineered. George Ramirez Jr. How does the moon have a shadow covering some of it during the day if it's on the same side of the earth as the sun? That is the question of the evening. Maybe it's because the heliocentric model doesn't make sense. But if Jason was here, he would probably be able to give you a response. I'm not saying it would be a good one, but he's really good at, Jason. There is a Baller Jason character that comes out. And sometimes I wonder if it's really a character. Okay. Good times for all. Zach, what is up? Now, I actually asked Zach earlier on a while back if he would like to please come on to Crow 777 Radio sometime to do an episode on something science related, maybe having to do with magnetism and polarity. But you know what, you guys? We are having a beautiful summer, and Zach has priorities. Zach is building gardens and doing so much stuff. So I'm just going to be patient and know that everything happens at the right time, because I wanted Cammy, and I still want Bob to come on sometime. I just have to think of, like, we need another amazing thing to talk about. But I wanted Cammy on. Everyone's like, when's Cammy gonna come on? When's Cammy gonna come on? And I just knew that one day there would be such a good reason. And then it happened. It freaking happened. So everything happens when it's supposed to, right? But everybody knows that Zach is the fucking best, right? He just is. Candace C, hello. Hello, Candace. It's so good to see you. Yay. Okay, the shadow is not caused by the sun. There is no way. That is what Johnny Cool says about it. Okay, Mr. Rasul. Is it a mere reflection of our plane exposing our land as well as extra territory? Yeah, that is such a good question. We just don't know. Like I said earlier before, I'm leaning against the moon being a map of our world because it just doesn't look perfect enough to me. But it does. How could I say it whether or not it's perfect if I don't even have an accurate map? So it's just a feeling. And also, Mr. Rasul, the other day when you were in the chat, like I rolled away and then I came back and you left because you said you were feeling negativity, and I felt so bad, and I just prayed that uh, I just don't want you to ever feel negativity, and I just always want you to feel nothing but love and friendship on my chat. So whatever happened, I just feel it, and you know, I can't control negative energy sometimes. I just wish I could, though. Singe Man, how's it going? My friend, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. Um, ooh, you wrote your comment before you even knew. So is that like, you kind of you just couldn't even control yourself, Singe Man. Commenting before looking, and it just, all of the synchronicity. Uh-oh, my comments went down. Now I have to scroll back up again. This is never going to stop. All right. Okay, I'm scrolling up. Oh my gosh, I think that, like, I was going too slow and then the comments like went up and I lost some of them. So, okay. Capalicious, could someone link something about what Rose is talking about? I don't know what I was talking about when you said that, but if it's about looking through the moon and like filming the moon and stars with the camera, I made Crow and Jason do an episode about it to help people understand what I wanted them to know about filming blurry stars, and so they did it because I made them. Episode 199.5. And during episode 199.5, which I had my own motives to shoot, Crow said the thing that I didn't agree with, which is that the moon is see-through. But what I really wanted him to do that episode about is that people need to stop thinking that stars are what the P900 and P1000 look like. Oh, can I? I have one right now. Should I try to zoom in on a star so I could even just show you right now? I'm not good at zooming in on stars. But actually, tonight might be a really bad night. Like, I see one in front of me, but I don't know. It's just not. I can't zoom in on it because it's just not bright enough for me to like find it. I can't see anything there. I guess I just need a better starry night to show you what I'm talking about. But a P1000 and a P900 were not designed to film stars. And a lot of people are like, oh, look at the cymatics in the unique cymatics in the picture. Well, yeah, that is cool that there are unique cymatics with each one, but that's still not what it looks like. The camera is picking up some kind of unique thing that is making a cymatic image, but the most important thing to know about the quote unquote cymatic image is that if you really look at it, some of those shapes is actually the exact same shape of the aperture in the camera. And there's a really good meme that I found to demonstrate it. And it's like from an anti-flat earth globe troll website. So I need a flat earther to make a good meme about it. And also, Dave Weiss needs to take down his video called The Truth About Stars. I just can't stand it that he has that video. I feel that it is not good. But David agrees with Crow that there's something special about the uniqueness from star to star. I'm saying, why not just get a freaking telescope and zoom in on the star and observe it as it actually is, so that people don't accidentally think that's like what stars really look like. So anyway, that's my spiel. That's episode 199.5. And if you were talking about God of blah 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 blast, if that's what you wanted me to link, well then just go ahead and email me at contactrose777@protonmail.com, and I'll find the link for you, and I will send it to you if nobody else posts it in here. Okay, Johnny Cool is calling me a heathen. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, Annie says we have a lot of quail, dove, rabbit, chipmunks, coyote, owl. Saw a great horned owl. It swooped overhead. Nice. Oh, good. You ordered some DMSO, Jameson. That's awesome. That is awesome. Just dilute it. Take a little bit. Are you going to do it on your skin, or are you going to take it orally? Remember that if you take DMSO orally, it could do magnificent, miraculous things, and you may experience a miraculous healing benefit. However, when you take DMSO orally, this amazing, miraculous substance that comes from plants and is what makes them stand up straight, and DMSO is also used for organ transplants because with DMSO you cannot, the cells don't explode when they freeze. So the one bad thing about DMSO is that it will make your breath stink like oysters. Isn't that crazy? That just shows that God has a sense of humor, right? It has a sense of humor. He or she or it. So we also have Rocker Chick in the house. What's up, Rocker Chick? And Rocker Chick, she ordered the DMSO for her eyes. And we were really, really hoping that they would help her. But for her particular problem, she did end up having to have surgery. And how are you doing, Rocker Chick, with your eye surgery? I hope that you feel amazing and that you just can't believe how well you can see, and it's always so wonderful. Even just getting glasses, I remember the first time I got glasses when I was 12. This is my story about how I found out I needed glasses. It's such a cool story in my opinion. So my dad my dad bought his house from his parents. So I grew up in the house that my dad grew up in. Well, when I was at my dad's house, because my parents are divorced. So in the valley, in Woodland Hills, there's like my dad moved there so young that there's even some concrete on the sidewalk that says it's like shows his neighbor like wrote "Hi Larry." That's my dad's name. So it says like "Hi Larry" on the cement from when he was a little kid. It's pretty cool. So I was standing right by that piece of cement that said "Hi Larry," and I just happened to be standing in the same spot. It was a total coincidence that the same thing happened to my dad. So my dad put on the family friend Shane. He put on Shane's glasses to look at the stars, and that's how my dad found out he also needed glasses, because he couldn't see whatever it is Shane was talking about. Isn't that crazy? So I'm standing there in 1997 in the same spot, and we're looking at Hale-Bopp, the comet. Do you guys remember Hale-Bopp? It was so clear, so beautiful, so big, so obvious. But basically the coolest thing I had ever seen, except I couldn't see it. So standing in the same spot, I put on my dad's glasses, and of course, Hale-Bopp came right into view, couldn't miss it. And then the end of the story is that my stepmom, Mama Shirley, I love her so much. She had recently been, kind of, evil stepmom me with the sweeping and doing like chores. And I was like, Mommy, Shirley, I really am trying to sweep the floor properly. And I'm experiencing it right now. I remember it clear as day. I'm looking at her. She's taking the broom out of my hand and she's like showing me her sweeping. And she's like, this is how you do it. Yeah, wow. She was so frustrated with me. And now we knew it was because I couldn't freaking see. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my freaking fault. And then I remember when we were at the eye doctor and he gave me my prescription and I went to go get my glasses. Shirley grabbed me and she pulled me in and squeezed me so hard. And she was like, pobrecita mi muñeca. And she Hey everybody, my phone just died and that's what happened. And it was perfect timing because Jason just got home. So thank you everyone. I'm happy that I got to tell you my story about how I found out I needed glasses. I know that I was going to talk about something else, but I ran out of time and now I'm going to spend time with Jason. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me go through the comments really quick before I turn it off because I see that I did get a super chat and I just want to make sure. Oh my God, there's so many people here. Oh my gosh, hold on. Annette, Lunderground, Dan Morris, Derek McMillan, Capilicious Drywall. Oh, thank you so much for the tip. I hope you're joking when you say wear your mask. You better be joking. Did anyone else see the sunset from Northeast Ohio tonight? Oh, that's a good question, Ryan. I didn't because I'm not there. CCC, how's it going, man? Are you Triple C, my friend who I always used to talk to on DLive? I think so. I just want to say I know who you are and I love you. Emilios, man, how's it going? What are the theories on what appears to be craters? Most of them have this lip nipple thing in the middle. Well, I wouldn't say that most of them have the nipple thing, do they? I'm thinking of one particular one that has the nipple thing. Singe Man. Who else is here? Scooter, how's it going? Thank you for typing 199.5. Matt Jones, how's it going? Super Champion Rockers in Colorado, that's awesome. Ceiling Fan Man, I film stars. They change color, they dance, they have different shapes. Yeah, but what do you film them with? Are you filming them blurred? Because yes, they are different. They're all different, but it's better with a telescope. Okay. How's it going, Scotty? Good to see you, my friend. I used to do these a lot more last year when Jason and I were at the lake more, and then the winter came, and we haven't really gotten back to doing that. All right, Flat Earth Underground, how's it going? All right, I'm going down. Flat Earth Hippie, hey, Flat Earth Hippie, how's it going? Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Welcome to my channel. Grandpa Bear, Super Eyes. All right, I'm really trying to get down to the bottom because I love my boyfriend. Kevin Zawoski. Oh, wow, it's breaking up. Is it still? The sound is messed up. Sounds like I'm being transhuman. So did you guys not hear my story about how I found out I needed glasses? Or now that I'm back? All right, I'm at the bottom now. If I didn't say your name, just know that I love you and I really appreciate you. And I'm going to hang out with Jason now. I love you guys and good night. Bye.